There are moments in life where momentum finally turns in your favor. This month carries clarity, opportunity, and confirmation. Things that felt delayed will begin to move. Conversations will align. Doors will open. Energy will feel lighter and more certain. You have endured seasons that tested your patience. Now you are stepping into one that rewards it. You have released your grip and now your hands are open. For a long season, you labored over something close to your heart. A work not chosen for applause, but for meaning. It is something that you cherish. Something that you believe in deeply. Something that carries your imprint. You gave it your time, your thought, and your discipline. And now the harvest is approaching. This month is not ordinary, it is a turning point. Years from now, you will look back upon these days and recognize them as the hinge upon which your life quietly swung into a new chapter. Where you have sown patience, it's beginning to answer you. There is an arrival at your door, an opportunity, a breakthrough, a confirmation that will alter the course of your life. Moving forward, your direction is upward. The anxieties that once pressed against your chest are loosening. The strain that once clouded your mind is lifting. Your thoughts are clearer now. You no longer hope blindly, you see evidence. Each day carries small confirmations that you are not walking alone. Your trust in God has deepened, not because of theories, but through experiences. And within you is a subtle knowing that the harshest season has already passed. You endured a storm that could have uprooted you. Yet, when you chose your own well-being, when you stepped away from what diminished you and severed ties with what corrupted your peace, everything began to improve quietly, gradually, and surely. You have grown in layers, refinement upon refinement, strength upon strength. Others have noticed the change, but what matters more is what you feel within yourself. There is a steadiness within your spirit now that was not there before. Your presence carries warmth. Your countenance carries confidence. You move with discernment. It's not that you've become incapable of error, it's that you are attentive. You listen inwardly before you act outwardly. You trust that inner conviction shaped by prayer and experience. You proceed thoughtfully and you follow through faithfully. You have shown up consistently, not in bursts of emotion, but in disciplined effort. And you believe in yourself now with a firmness that cannot be easily shaken. This may well become one of your finest moments in life, not because it is loud, but because it is decisive. You are stepping into a new environment, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, where disorder no longer rules. What once felt tangled now feels aligned. What once resisted now cooperates. There is a sense that matters are unfolding with a certain grace. It feels effortless, not because you are idle, but because you are aligned. Consider a farmer who has tilled their soil through winter. The ground was hard, the winds were sharp. There were days where nothing visible suggested progress, yet beneath the surface seeds were taking roots. When spring arrives, growth appears sudden, but it is only the visible result of hidden faithfulness. I'd like to end this message off with a parable. A sailor once fought against the fierce wind, straining his arms and cursing the sea. An older captain watched and said nothing. At last, exhausted, the sailor loosened his rigid grip and adjusted his sails instead of wrestling the storm. The same wind that opposed him began to carry him forward. By sunset, he had traveled further than he had in weeks of forceful striving. The lesson? When you have done your labor with integrity, there comes a time to release control and receive. Striving has its season. Trust has its reward. When your heart is aligned and your hands remain faithful, what is meant to reach you will arrive. And that's it for this message. I'd like to thank everyone who made it to the end of the video. I'm truly honored by your support. If this message resonated with you at all, please consider dropping a comment, giving me some feedback, hitting the like button, and subscribing. It's been ChrisAnesti, and until next time, take care and have a good one.